Ladies and gentlemen, once again, welcome to the Rogers Kakasungura YouTube channel. A big thank you to each and every one of you for the support you're giving towards this platform. A lot is happening in this country as we speak. Counties have not received their money from the national government. And the governors are in limbo. The governors are at a crossroad. They do not know on how they are going to run counties. So today, the Council of Governors held a meeting. And they told William Ruto, okay, if you don't want to release money, then let us also shut down counties. If you can't support devolution by crippling operations at the county level, then it's as well as telling us, please, close down those counties. Let us have one central power position, that is the national government. I want to give you 2 minutes kindly and listen to the Council of Governors.
The delays by the controller of budget to approve requisitions for the withdrawal of funds. This is unacceptable to an institution that's supposed to be facilitative. We call upon the controller of budget to stop being a bottleneck to this process and ensure counties access their funds in a timely manner. Counties are receiving 50% of the equitable share based on fiscal year 2023-24's allocation. That's previous year's allocation. This is just a stopgap measure that the Council of Governors sought to ensure continuity of operations in counties due to lack of a county allocation and revenue act. The National Treasury, even on the basis of this arrangement, is yet to disburse 63.6 billion for October and November 2024 allocations. However, by December 2024, the 50% will have been exhausted, which means county governments will not receive any disbursements from January 2025. If the process results in a lack of mediated position to move the budgeting process forward, how are we expected to continue spending money when we don't know how much we should spend? Counties now don't know what to commit, what not to commit. They don't know whether to do supplementary budgets or not. And we're saying, is it fair that life moves on for national government because they went ahead and did a supplementary appropriation based on a dollar that has not been amended yet, right? We cannot do the same unless we have a CARA that has been assented to. I think these are some of the things that we need to look at, even going forward, so that this kind of stalemate does not hold the country to a grind.
Ni mpango ambao unatugharimu pesa nyingi sana kwa sababu tunalipa fedha ambazo tunazozichukua tunalipa pamoja na interest kubwa, na kwa hivyo hatuna uhakika hata kama hizi pesa zitaendelea kuja. Kwa hivyo itakuwa ni vigumu sana kwa serikali za county kuchukua mpango ule, na ndipo mwenyekiti akasema kwamba tukifika pale na kukwame katika haya mazungumzo, itatubidi tu kufunga na kuwaomba wafanyikazi wetu waende nyumbani wakajitetee.
That is the Council of Governors. But allow me to teach you something as a Kenyan, especially maybe those people who have no time to go back and follow the Kenya's politics. I want to take you back to around 14 years ago when William Ruto was a member of parliament for Eldoret North, and he was a minister for higher education, I think. Yes. It is crystal clear, it is even in the public domain, It is in the news that years ago, Ruto did not support the 2010 constitution which gave birth to counties, majimbo. So Ruto was against the idea. Alisema mimi William Ruto nitafanya kampeni ya no. Why did I bring this story here? Or maybe before we proceed, I want to give you news that was done by Citizen TV 14 years ago so that you get to understand why Ruto is not much interested with counties. Even if you miss money, even if you don't operate, he's not interested. But he lacks an understanding that for the national government to also survive, it also needs money from the counties. Ladies and gentlemen, can we listen to the Citizen TV report?
The debate on the new constitution is now rising to fever pitch. While the yes camp is busy spreading its message across the country, the no camp is doing the same thing and is not about to budge. One of the most vocal opponents of the proposed document, William Ruto, took his campaign to Keyo South, where he gave reasons why he believes the draft constitution needs to be worked on.
Unabadilisha msimamo yako kama vipengele ile ulikuwa na shida nayo imebadilika. Sasa kama ulipiga kura no 2005, piga kura no 2010.
Ruto, who has been clamoring for a three-tier government system, maintains that devolution of power must be enshrined in the new constitution.
Watu wengine ambao sasa wanaona kwa sababu hii katiba iko na mamlaka makubwa kwa ofisi ya rais, tamaa yao sasa ya kuwa wadosi ndio inawafanya waunge mkono katiba hii wakifikiri ya kwamba ndio watatumia mamlaka hiyo makubwa kufanya maovu. Washindwe, hawawezi kupitisha hii katiba.
And Ruto says the no camp has a constitutional right to take and state its stand and should be accorded the respect it deserves. He maintains it will be extremely difficult to effect any amendments after the new constitution is passed.
Wanasema ati sheria ile inayoendesha mambo ya katiba ati haiwezi kubadilishwa. Kwani hii sheria sisi tulitengeneza hapa Kenya kwa bunge hii ya Kenya? Kwani ilitengenezwa mbinguni? Na kama sisi tulitengeneza, mbona tusibadilishe?
Meanwhile, Vice President Kalonzo Musyoka says the new constitution should at the very least be agreeable to the majority of Kenyans.
We cannot afford to have a confrontation between the church and the state, because a constitution is for every Kenyan, and therefore everybody must feel that it's an all-inclusive approach.
Kalonzo was speaking during a Sunday service at AIC Langata in Nairobi. And Saboti legislator Eugene Wamalwa wants concerns about the proposed constitution given a fair hearing.
Na ukisema ndio, hiyo ni haki yako. Ukisema la, pia hiyo ni haki yako. Isiwe ya kwamba labda viongozi wa kidini, Wakristo wamesema sisi tutasema la. Na sisi wanasiasa tunaanza kuwatupia maneno makali makali.
Clergy and politicians in the no camp have insisted that amendments be made to the proposed constitution before the referendum if Kenyans are to back the document. Sylvia Chabet, Sunday Live.
You've heard clearly William Ruto opposing the 2010 constitution, which was giving an opportunity to a vice president to become a deputy president with a constitutional office, independent office. The 2010 constitution is the one that gave birth to counties. William Ruto did not support the idea of counties. It's like going to push someone to do something which he has no idea about. Yani uambie mtu fanya hii na huyo mtu hana idea. Like, let me give you a simple explanation. This is a glass. I used this glass to drink Coke yesterday. This is a glass of water. This glass inaweza tumiwa kukunywa soda, kukunywa chai, kukunywa maji. Lakini the other regions or the other places, hii glass mtu hawezi tumia kunywa soda. That's an example. Kwa sababu wanajua hii glass kama ya kufanya maybe kazi ingine, ama ya kukunywa maji ama something else. Someone who believes strongly and someone who cannot support the idea of using this glass to drink soda. Then you go tell the same person kwamba hii glass hii tuko nayo saa hii, kuna watu waliitumia kukunywa soda jana, so it's possible you can also use this glass to drink soda. This person had no idea kwamba this glass can be used to drink soda. So even if you convince this person, he won't see value in this thing because yeye anaiona kama takataka tu. The same case is happening to counties. Ruto didn't support the formation of counties at all. He campaigned against them. Ruto knew counties can never work under the 2010 constitution. That is why he was campaigning for no. Yeye alijua counties haiwezi fanya kazi katika taifa la Kenya. It's impractical. That's why I was voting no. That is the very same person today. Governors are pushing to support counties. He has no idea. He doesn't know the importance. Hajui. He was not on the table during the formation. He has no idea. He can't know anything. And that is who William Ruto is. So you are pushing a wrong person. The Council of Governors, please, you are pushing a wrong person. The best thing you can do, shut down those counties. God bless you. See you in the next video. Asanteni sana.